the British elite, who are the ones who created at that time in India. They resuscitated the caste system. And if you look at any one of these Indians' lines who come to the United States, except me, 99% of them, they literally are British subjects still to this day. You go to Vivek Ramaswamy, I call him Vivek the Snake. The guy's a complete dirtbag. He's a slime ball, right? He's a piece of shit, actually. He is poop, okay? And his entire origin comes from overnight. You even have another, black sellout, Candace Owens, who now promotes him. She comes from that same world. Okay, people should really do some analysis of her. So what you see is that the elites, black, brown, red, or white, they will always come together against the people of the lower classes, black, brown, red, or white, yellow, whatever they are. So, 500 million people know about me all over the world. We have people who know about me, but deliberately, you can see the upper caste, the upper class in the United States colluding to do the first phase of election fraud, which is make sure the other guy who actually does all the work, who's actually known, is made invisible in their mainstream media, right? And overnight, they promote a scumbag like this guy, Vivek the Snake. I mean, you got to look at his history. Total scumbag. He claimed he was against affirmative action now, but he took affirmative action scholarships when he had $2 million in the bank, the Paul Soros scholarship. Total scumbag. His parents are from the upper class, caste. They sent him to private school. And then he had $2 million in the bank after hanging around with his cabal at Harvard, who gave him money, right? Supported him out of his hedge fund. So you have to understand that because they know on the ground and in the air that our movement, Dr. Shiva for President, is the real movement, the elites literally got together in a back room and they said, we need another brown, house slave who will do what we say. And they found this fucking house slave, Vivek the Snake. That's what he is. He's a house slave. And that house slave jumps when they tell him to jump. And now they have him mimicking me. You see, the deception that's going on is they know, Kiko, broadly, that people of the world, not only in the United States, the working people of the world are really looking for real heroes like myself and our movement. Real heroes. So they have said, shit, this guy, Dr. Shiva's out there. He's figured us out. He's got all these degrees at MIT. He learned the science of systems. He knows how we manipulate. And not only that, he's teaching other people. It's like something out of, in some ways, Planet of the Apes. Okay? Seriously. It's like we're the slaves and I'm teaching others. And they don't want that to happen. So this is very dangerous. So they're like, we have to make sure that we actively suppress this stuff. So we'll use this other doofus, Fucker Carlson or Joe Rogan, okay? The so-called anti-establishment people, but they're not. They're all part of the establishment, wholly part of the establishment. So as I did in a previous video called The Great Deception, the Great Deception is that they are literally creating all these fake anti-establishment people of all colors, but they're wholly part of the establishment. And because people are so desperate, because people have so little time, they outsource their activism to these morons who are basically their own, Benedict Arnolds. They're going to stab you in the back like Obama did, right? Like Trump did. And you can go down the list like Bernie Sanders did. You keep going down like Jesse Jackson did, right? Like Tulsi Gabbard did, like AOC did. All of these people are selected by the swarm to manipulate people so they keep thinking they're going to do something. And the way they do it now in the presidential election is they have the obvious, quote unquote, fake fight they set up. Red versus blue, Democrat versus Republican, right? The fake version. And then they do something on both wings of the establishment. So among the right wing or the Republicans, they have to create this drama. Ooh, Trump is fighting Nikki Haley, right? You see, and so he's the outsider fighting the insider Republican. And on the left, they'll have, last election, they had Bernie Sanders versus Hillary Clinton. You see? So they have these multiple fake fights going on to keep people stuck to the establishment. So listen again what I'm saying. They create drama and fake fights. Oh my God, Trump versus Nikki Haley. Ooh, Vivek, as though he's against any of these guys. All of these people all smoke together, hang out together, fuck each other. You know, that's literally, they go to the same equestrian shows. They fly in the same private planes. They go to the same restaurants. And the thing is, the reason I know this is they've always tried to co-opt me. When I was in Hollywood, you know, I went to the restaurants where they all hang out, used to get VIP seating. When I was in India, they tried to co-opt me. I've always been the guy they try to co-opt because they thought, wow, this guy's smart. He did this. He'll be one of us. But I never was co-opted. Okay? So America finally needs someone who's a real fighter, not these fake fighters, not a douchebag, Vivek the Snake, who literally took $5 million from his friends, you know, all part of the clique, never really had to earn it, never has really built anything, takes the $5 million, goes and finds a fake drug that is a useless drug that failed 4 clinical trials at GSK, a big pharma company, buys a drug, okay? Has his mother, who's on the board of his company, redo a study of one of the clinical trials, which failed, literally puts it into an Excel spreadsheet and throws away all the data of people who never completed the trial because it had side effects, and then redoes the trial to say, oh, it's a great drug. And then they take that to Wall Street and sell it as though the drug works. And given Wall Street is run by the same upper Brahmins and the same upper elites, they all support each other because they're going to scam working people to invest in that company. They take the company public. He takes $50 million off the table. And then when they do the clinical trial, knowing it's going to fail, it fails 2 years later, and the stock drops by 99%. And then he shuts down the company. Okay? That's a fucker. That's not a guy who works hard. And that's what the Brahmins in India did to the non-Brahmins throughout India's history. And, you know, there's a slogan in India among the non-Brahmins, the poor, if you see a snake crossing the street and a Brahmin, he goes, kill the Brahmin first. Okay? Wow. And then kill the snake. Okay? Because that's how devious a Brahmin is. Now, I'm not talking, and I have to put Brahmin in double quotes. The true nature of Brahmanism was you work, and thousands of years ago, you work bottoms up and you became a true yogi and an intellectual. But somewhere along the way, it became by birthright. And then it degenerated into this caste system. You see? So Brahmanism became this caste system where you were born and overnight, everyone, literally, the Brahmins believed that darker people are dirty. You're not supposed to touch them. Okay? It's pretty disgusting. It's, in fact, the racism that took place to black people, even worse than that. Okay? I mean, when my mother used to go to the well, they used to shoo her away like a pig. You're dirty. Get away. So we have to understand that's where Vivek comes from. And that's what he thinks. No different than how a Zionist thinks. They're better than everyone else. And that's why they bullshit and they so easily think they can lie. Because they think you're all stupid. This is what everyone needs to understand. The Brahmins, the Nazis, and the Zionists, in their ethos is all of the other people are dumb. They need to be subjugated, exploited, and taken advantage of. All right? And until people get this, you're going to be fucked, and you're going to keep thinking these people are on your side. Trump is a fucking Zionist. Joe Biden is a Zionist. Bernie Sanders is a Zionist. Tulsi Gabbard is a warmonger. They're either Zionists, into Brahmanism, or Nazism. One of the three. You pick your choice.